So I just want to do a video to everyone going through chronic pain or has back pain, etc. Um, and I just want to say that you might be able to fix your chronic pain. Now, this is going to sound like a gimmick or like a fad. I've been there, but I'll just give you some background and then I'll explain how I fixed my chronic pain. I also did another video on this, and I did a video on my symptoms as well. But I have, sorry, that was weird. I have degenerative disc disease, a pinched nerve, got diagnosed chronic pain, fibromyalgia, and then I spent 7 years seeing a bunch of specialists, air quotes. I probably saw about 30, 40 people, let's say like 10, 15, maybe even like 20 GPs. I saw probably at least 5 physios, 3 chiropractors, probably about 5 osteopaths, acupuncture. I yogis. Tried stuff online, did swimming. I tried like everything, supplements for years. Read all the studies. And so there, I really went through the ringer, and I understand how annoying it is when you try everything and nothing works. So the way I managed to fix it eventually is I saw a physio, and I'm not saying you should do this, like speak to a medical professional first, but I just want to let you know what I did because I've never heard anything like this before. And he sat me down and asked me how active I am and stuff, and explained I've tried to do all this exercise and strengthening, and it hasn't helped. So he asked me if I run, and then I was like, no. And then he asked me to start running. And as you know, if you've got chronic pain or a back problem, and someone tells you that, you're like, what? You're like, what the? That's what I was like. What the f? Like, I was like, you crazy? Like, you think your back's gonna explode? But I was desperate, and 7 years down the line, and I was like, yeah, I'll give it a go. And it took like maybe a year and a half. I got results straight away, and I knew it was going to benefit me. But the problem was I was in an abusive household, and I was doing a job which made me sit all day every day, which was really exacerbating my pain. But fundamentally, the running helped, and it was the only thing that I found that helped my back. And he got me to the Couch to 5K. I'll put that below. I'll try and find that. I don't even know if that's still a thing. I think so. They have an app, and it eases you into running. You don't have to follow that. But when I first started, I was like, it was like a slightly fast walk, like slightly patting along, and now I run. Now I run, and it's really helped. He also got me to do some upper body stuff, and it was basically just, I'm happy to talk about them too. And it's like a set of upper body movements you would do with weights, but you just do it without weights, and you just move your arms like biceps, shoulder raises, just to get all those upper body muscles working around your back. And like now I've built up to using a ball worker and working those upper body muscles, which is important to keep them activated. And then I also now do a lower body workout. Now, I think if you're just starting off, like running's fine, and then try and do that upper body without weights. But lower body, I've built up to tweaking that in, and I do that because it makes me feel good, and I'm sure it's beneficial to get all those muscles activated. But the big thing here to focus on for me, like saying it from my experience, was the running. And don't knock it until you've tried it. And I know I read about someone who was a marathon runner and they hurt their back from running, but I don't know. It's really hard to say. I spent 7 years. It's the only thing that has helped me, and it's not perfect. I can't go like jump off a building and be, well, you know what I'm saying. I can't go do stupid stuff, but it's helped me a lot and I'm probably fitter than I've ever been to some extent. So yeah, it's crazy. I'm happy to go into more detail about him, maybe even recommend his practice, or I don't know. It's yeah, it's crazy. So I just really want to get the word out because it's just fucking horrible out there. Like if you're suffering because no one else managed to help me. So anyway, that's my advice. I'm not obviously not my advice. You know, get advice from a professional. But yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, thanks for listening. If you have any questions or want to hear more, just let me know.